students of Kettle Springs themselves. The police, the FBI, the media corporations that control our television and internet and want to keep us in a perpetual state of fear, all were complicit in this cover-up. All furthered the false narrative of 26 helpless school-age casualties. Why? Why would they undertake such an elaborate false flag operation? Why lie to the American people? And who were the real victims? Lured to first the field and then the Bay Pen refinery that night. Okay, true, this does seem far-fetched, but hear it out. Shh. To understand why, we have to take a closer look at the real sociopath at the heart of this story. The first person in Kettle Springs to don a Frendo the Clown mask in anger. The organizer of the entire plan. The girl who leveraged the pain of a divided small town, a divided nation, and has gone on to make that schism even worse. The girl who dragged a hunting knife across David Rush's throat while he lay begging for help. The girl who hatched the plan to kill and frame the town's authority figures. A girl who, before the murders, if you were to believe everything you hear on the news, had been living in Missouri for less than a week at the time of the attack. None other than Quinn Maybrook. See? Told you, she's been lying.
Oh, please. That isn't real footage. I recognize the costume. It's from that Lifetime movie they made.
Keep watching. It's not about the footage, which, yeah, is a little janky. They have facts. I was skeptical too at first, but... Shh. Do you hear that?
Oh, fuck. Hide it! Hide it!
Quinn Maybrook stood in the doorway and saw her face on the laptop screen before Mason could fumble the computer closed. Then she shrugged. It wasn't worth getting mad about anymore. She couldn't get away from this shit. No matter where she went. Not even after a long day of classes. Not even in her own dorm room. Figured. She was familiar with the specific video they were watching. It was the most popular one for some reason. The documentary was titled The Bay Pen Hoax, and even though Quinn, Cole, and Rust had successfully petitioned to have the original video removed from Facebook, the same documentary was re-uploaded to YouTube multiple times a day, the takedown notices unable to keep up. The facts in the video were all wrong, of course, and the conclusion that Quinn, Cole, and Rust had committed mass murder and then framed their victims, Sheriff Dunn, Arthur Hill, and the rest of the town's adults, was as laughable as it was convoluted. There were even sequences where Quinn's face had been deep-faked, poorly, onto the actress who played Ronnie Queen in one of the made-for-TV movies. Bad as the effect was, the image seemed to stick with an audience eager to see what Quinn would look like wearing a Frendo the Clown costume herself. Never discount the gullibility of people on the internet, though. Janky production values and all, there were people who believed, or at least wanted to believe, needed that outrage in their lives like a handrail. Quinn had thought Dev was smarter than that. If you're going to watch conspiracy theory videos about me, there are better ones. More fun ones, Quinn said. She didn't know why she was engaging with this right now. There's one where I'm secretly Cole's half-sister, and we framed Arthur Hill to split his fortune. That's a good one. And one where I was trained by the Zodiac Killer at a defunct summer camp in Virginia. Also good. Sitting on the carpet, Dev swallowed a big gulp of air. Guilt stuck in her throat. Quinn didn't wait to hear what excuse her roommate was going to stammer out. She hitched up her computer bag, leaned into the dorm room, and plucked the pillow off her bed. Oh, and FYI, she said, David Rush wasn't even a real person. But Rust Vance really is an Eagle Scout, so that's probably where they got that tidbit from. Dev started to get up from the floor, where Pete and Mason, two boys from down the hall, were sitting cross-legged and staring at the carpet.